Hey guys, how's it going? It's Caleb back again talking to you about Enagic. Now, I'm sure many of you would love to live a lifestyle where you could go around the world, where you could travel and still make sales. Well, you can do that with Enagic. Enagic has offices all around the world which you can get in touch with in order to make your sales overseas. So let's say you like living somewhere in Southeast Asia, maybe Thailand, Bali, somewhere that's nice, somewhere that you can go and relax, and you want to make a living there. Well, you can sell these over there and in any other country, and you can basically live there while you make your sales. It is truly a worldwide company. Now, Enagic works on a 8-point system, which has been patented in Japan, so no other company uses this system. Basically, the way it works is there's 8 points of commission paid for every sale, and that gets split amongst everybody in your downline up until those 8 points have been taken out. So this isn't just your usual MLM, this is direct sales. So you start your position at level 1. There are 6 levels. So at level 1, you get 1 point out of those 8 points for every sale. And the 7 other points go up above you to however many people are above you within certain levels. So at 6th level, you get 6 points, which means the person above you can only get 2 points, and then it cuts off. So it's not one of those where you start your business, you get people under you, they get people under them, and it continuously goes into a huge pyramid scheme. No, this is direct line. You open a sales channel, and through that sales channel, the people under that will make sales up until the 8th point. And after all 8 points have been taken, you will no longer get paid for any of the points. So it cuts off at that point, which means your downline can overtake you. Now, the way you go up these levels is by making sales. Certain amounts of sales get you up certain levels. Now, they are manageable, but they may seem daunting for those first starting out. But there's many people around the world that are already at 6th level and beyond. Now, the way that this is quite interesting is each point is worth a certain amount of the commission for the machine. And obviously, as you go up levels, that increases in amount. So on level 1, you earn 1 point. Now for the top machine, that means you'd be making 300. So once you've made 2 sales, and then you make your 3rd sale, you go up to level 2. Now you get 2 points, which effectively doubles your earnings, which brings you up to 600 per sale of the top machine. Now that's pretty good. But what else is awesome about that is that you, under that 2nd level direct sales line that you've created, will make 600 for every sale that person makes under you. So there's potential to make a lot of money with this system. However, it is limited to level 6, so you can only ever get 6 points of payment. However, you'll also get 6 points of payment for those people under you on your 6th level lanes until they get to level 3 under you, and then you start getting 5 points and then 4 points, etc. And then they can overtake you. So you can always overtake your upline. And that's what makes this system different. Now, I'll get more in depth into this, maybe make a presentation just to show you exactly how it all works, make it a bit more easy to understand. However, let's get into a bit about the machine. So here's the Levelook SD501. This is the flagship model from Enagic. It is currently the 2nd tier machine, the top tier machine being the K8. And the K8 has a touchscreen instead of actual buttons, and it also has a higher water output. So let's just turn on this machine and see how it works.
Power on.
So,
Water 9.5.
so the machine does have voice indicators for what you're doing. So when you turn it on, it tells you it's on. So right here, you have your 3 drinking waters, your pH 8.5, your pH 9, and your pH 9.5. So the lower ones you usually use in your coffees, your teas, etc. 9.5, you work up to drinking that. Your 7.0 is for your medications. Your pH 6.0, that's for your skincare. It's called beauty water. It closes up the pores, cleans out your skin. Then you've got your pH 2.5, your strong acidic. It is your disinfectant. You've also got 11.5, which is your detergent. So when you use that, it splits the water So you have the 2.5 coming out of here and the 11.5 coming out of here. So how the machine works is you have the water come through the tap. So as you can see, you've got 3 settings. You've got tap, you've got shower. So it gives you an extra added feature to your tap usage. And then it's got ion, which is for going through the machine as it ionizes the water. So the water goes through here, goes into the back of the machine. You then have your filter, which is here. So this is made by Enagic. Every single piece of this machine is made by Enagic in Japan, in their Japanese warehouses. So all of the components of this are quality products. So the water comes through, goes through the filter, which is a carbon filter. It gets rid of your chlorine and all of that stuff from your tap water. It then goes through a bunch of titanium plates, which are coated in medical grade platinum. So that's where the ionization happens. It splits the water. So you have your low pH water come out the bottom, which goes through down through here. And then you've got your high pH water, which gets split up the top. Now, the high pH water is where all the hydrogen comes from. So the hydrogen atoms of the H2O get split and go through here with alkaline water. So this is where all your antioxidants are in your water. So this is the good water for you. Now the other split that goes through there, that's where oxygen of the H2O gets split through to. Now there's a total pH of water of 14. So when you have your 9.5 come out, you have 9.5 come through here and 4.5 come out of there. It's always the opposite. So the water that comes out of there, really good for plants. So when you're using your drinking water, some people like to save the water that comes out of the secondary tap and give it to their plants. I've seen multiple photos of plants that have grown much better with the water. Also, for when you have seedlings, you can use just 9.5. And 9.5 helps grow seedlings a lot better than 7.0, which is roughly what your general tap water is, although tap water is usually between 6 and 7. So let's just run this. Now, you make sure that there's no hot water coming through. So just check that it's cold, which it is. When you run it, it tells you what water you're pushing out. And there you go. So you have your 9.5 coming out of here and your 4.5 coming out of the tap back there. Now that's just the basics of the Enagic machine. I'll continue to share information on the machines, how they work, added features as they come along. Now as you can see, the water output is actually pretty strong. I have had water filters before. They output hardly anything. Now here's a good thing we can show you. Notice of cleaning. So every 30 minutes of use, it requires cleaning. You just run water through it until the beeping stops, and then you can go back to using it. So this machine cleans itself. You also have extra cleaning cycles that you can do every month. And the good thing about this filter, you only have to change it about every year. So we'll just let this run until it's cleaned, and it's done. So, as I was saying, I've had other filters. They've done similar things, but they haven't been as good as this. The hydrogen in this water is amazing. And it does hold to the pH that it says. But with those other machines, the water output has been hardly anything. It takes forever to fill anything up. And as the filter got worse, it would run to a trickle. Whereas this runs full blast. This has good water output, and the K8, the one above this, has even better water output. So that's all for today about the Leveluk SD501 and Kangen. Hope to talk to you a bit more about this stuff in future videos. If you're interested, send me a message. And remember, change your water, change your life.